up to this point, it's been obviously several months since you made your decision, but
Yeah.
as we've kind of worked our way through camp, it feels like you're on the same page.
Yeah, man. I think honestly, it's all kind of been a blur for me. I was just with Miami a couple months ago, and now I'm here. Bought a house and moved in, and so it's just kind of been a whirlwind. But I think, coming here has been a huge blessing. For me and my family, I've been able to, get some good relationships and get a good community here with the team. I feel like Coach McDermott and Bean, they do a great job as far as just emphasizing family. And I've acclimated really, really well off the field, and obviously on the field too. And I had a little bit of help with reaching out to Josh and talking to him before I made the decision to come here. So I feel like that kind of helped. And these are my type of people. These guys work hard. That's me. Every single day, guys are coming in trying to get better, and this is what's in my DNA. So that's why I feel like I've really, really gelled well here. So.
Sean and Ken mentioned how quickly you assimilated, to the scheme,
Mm-hmm.
to the playbook. What kind of led you to that? What allowed you to do that so quickly?
Man, I think, because I've had to do that my whole career. I was in Arizona, undrafted, had to learn all three positions, special teams. Went from that, then I had to turn around and go to San Fran, do the same exact thing. And then obviously from San Fran to Miami, I kind of had a little bit of leeway because the playbook was kind of similar. But I think that what I've learned is, in my journey, is just like the more you can do, and with my ability to be able to play outside, inside, play on teams and everything like that, I take pride in that because I feel like, as long as I have a jersey, if I'm on teams or, whatever it may be, then I got a chance to, play receiver. I got a chance to play offense, so that's kind of how I looked at it. Ever since my rookie year, I was big on special teams. I didn't really play that much. But I always told myself, as long as I got a jersey, then I got a chance, So I just kind of kept that same mentality, here, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough, man, coming here to having to learn a new playbook and, meet new people and establish new relationships and all those different things. It was tough at first to kind of get over that hump. And then once I got it, I had to find kind of like a new motivation, again. And but it's been awesome. It's definitely probably the toughest playbook that I've been a part of. But there's a reason for that, obviously, because it's such a good offense. And but it's been a lot of fun. So.
Can you talk more about that? I mean, because the word on you has been like, among your strengths is your versatility,
Mm-hmm.
right? As you just
Yeah.
alluded to. So how, they're trying to figure out the slot receiver
Yeah.
position here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some with Dalton,
Mm-hmm.
your mention with that. Plus, you can play outside.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the sophistication of this offense and maybe specifically how you fit?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they've been moving me around everywhere. I mean, I literally have no idea exactly where I'm going to be, but I think that's the beauty of it. I think that being able to move inside and outside. Gabe moves inside and outside. Steph moves inside and outside. Khalil, Deontay, we all move inside and outside, and so I think that's kudos to Coach Dorsey because he's able to utilize those pieces, and he puts a lot on us. He makes sure that we're not just stuck to one position. You have to know every single position because the way our playbook is, he likes to move guys around, get them in different scenarios against different matchups and stuff like that. So I think that, like I said, me being able to play inside and outside, that's definitely an advantage. And, looking forward to whatever my role is. So.
For both preseason games, Sean has been extremely upset with the pre-snap penalties, those types of things. You've been in this league a while. What can you guys do as players to correct that? You've got time.
Yeah, for sure.
You've still got a couple of weeks yet. What can you guys do as players to start correcting that and make that better?
I think honestly that's just the fundamentals and mindset. Coach McDermott, he talks about how we win, and first thing is mindset. And I think that, and I don't want to speak out of turn. This is my first year here. Like I've only been here for a couple of months, and some of these guys have built this thing up, from the ground up. And I don't want to speak out of turn, but for me, I think that it's just going in and just executing, just doing what we do, not getting ahead of ourselves. I think that obviously there's a lot of demand on us as far as the offense and knowing what to do, and there's a sense of urgency here. We're in a window and we have to execute, and I think a lot of guys feel that, and so I think that we just have to understand and just know who we are as an offense. Play to our strengths, and, you know, just go out every single game, whatever it may be, and just execute. You know, practice shouldn't be no different from the game. So I think that's what, you know, Coach McDermott has emphasized, that, you know, as long as, you know, you're practicing hard, doing all the right things, that's going to translate over to the game. So.
I'm sorry, you mentioned that you talked to Josh before you made the decision.
Yeah.
Did you know him, or how did that come about, and what was that like?
Yeah, no, I didn't know him. So Christian Kirk is a good friend of mine. I spent 3 years in Arizona with him, and him and so Kirk and Josh, they're best buddies. They spend time together all the time. And you know, when the Bills had called, I hit up Christian, and I was like, man, I need you to get me on the phone with Josh. You know, just kind of just talk through some things, and you know, I got him on the phone, and you know, he said that he was a big fan of mine. He's watched me play and all those type of different things, which I was surprised. But you know, we hit it off really well. I would have thought that, you know, you would have thought that me and Josh knew each other for months on end, the way that conversation went. But that's just a testament to the guy that he is, and I think that really helped alleviate a lot of the, you know, decision making that I needed to make as far as, you know, coming here or going somewhere else.
Trent, when you said these are your kind of people,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that?
I mean, I think, you know, just from the standpoint of, you know, having that DNA, you know, just like that blue collar, just coming in every single day and working hard, like working towards something, no matter how hard it is, no matter, you know, what obstacle is in the way, no matter what it is. And I think that, like, this city embodies that. You know, Buffalo just itself. And I'm from a town like this that, you know, just blue collar people like to go to work, you know, get their job done, they pay their bills, take care of their families, and they take pride in that. And I feel like, you know, not specifically talking about the city, but here, you know, Coach McDermott has done a great job with establishing a culture. And I mean, I really believe that this culture is full of guys, you know, that will never lay down, you know, for nothing, no matter what's going on in you know, in life, you know, on the turf, on the game, whatever it may be. And I think that that's where that comes from, you know, when I say that, you know, these are my type of people. Like, these guys, they work hard and they enjoy it. You know, it's obviously every day is a grind, and some days you don't want to be out here, but a lot of the guys, man, more often than not, these guys want to come out here and they want to work. And that's why I was so easily able to just kind of just fit right in. So
Going to the 49ers for that, did that help? What did that do for your blocking as a receiver?
yeah, that did a lot. That did a lot, because that slot position, that demands a lot out of you, as far as being that number 3 guy. I wasn't a number 3 there, but I was able to, you know, carve out a role for myself in Miami, you know, with that same exact position. And you know, it's done a lot. I mean, it's that particular offense, they're really big on, you know, every man needs to be blocked. And it helped me tremendously, because it allowed me to understand and know, you know, to throw the ball, you have to be able to run the ball. And, you know, honestly, I really take pride in it. I take a lot of pride in it now, as opposed to what I did before I was in Arizona, where we didn't really block as much. And now, you know, when I was in San Fran and Miami, I see how important it is, you know, not only just to be obviously a good teammate, you know, for the guy that's running the ball, but I think that to also help set yourself up, you know, for the pass. And so, but it's helped me out a lot. It helped me, you know, carve out a role for myself in Miami, just because I was willing and able to do it. And with that, you know, came opportunities and, you know, passes and, you know, all that good stuff. So.